my channel, New Beginnings with Rosanna. And today I'd like to share with you a little bit about one of the ways, sorry, I have an itchy nose. One of the ways that you can cope with divorce if you recently found out or were told and your entire world is crashing down, and it can be very difficult and very heartbreaking and extremely devastating. But I'm here to let you know that the first thing that you can do that is to get into your heart and out of your mind, because your mind, and I'll show you how to do that, because your mind will go into all different scenarios. So one of the things that your mind does is it compares you with others. So let's just say, you're a woman who's, recently divorced, and perhaps your ex or soon to be ex, is with, another woman or dating. And so your mind immediately goes to comparing yourself, right? You compare yourself with, perhaps, you're stalking them on social media, or perhaps the person, perhaps it was your best friend or a coworker. And so, immediately you begin comparing yourself to that other person. Are they younger? Are they prettier? Are they thinner? Are they, wealthier? I mean, whatever, the mind will make up, all sorts of things. And it can be, very hurtful and, not loving to you. Also, your mind can go into things like, they're going on vacation, they're having so much fun, and, and the story goes and the mind goes, and, you have all these thoughts, right, about how wonderful of a time, they're having, and you feeling left out, and, all sorts of scenarios, I'm sure, have played, are playing, and will continue to play in your mind if you allow that. And so one of the ways to stop that, especially if you're having a hard time eating or sleeping or just getting about your day, is as soon as those thoughts pop up, just say stop to your mind, okay? Your mind is just trying to keep you safe, trying to figure things out, trying to figure out why it happened, trying to, protect you and keep you safe. So just immediately when you start having a thought about your ex and perhaps what, he's doing, or your soon-to-be ex with, their partner, just immediately stop the thought and replace it with a really beautiful, positive thought about something you want to create in your life. And this is going to take some practice, because I know the thoughts are are automatic, and they come fast and furious, and almost, I want to say, immediately and automatically, right? So you have to be super vigilant, and I know you can do this. It just takes a little bit of training, and something that can help you is to actually write down on a piece of paper, whether you use sticky notes or index cards, whatever, on your iPhone. Just, I'm gonna give you a little mantra here, and the mantra is, I am beautiful and I am loved. And you can also add to that, I'm gonna also add that in the description box, so you'll have it. And it's just very simple, and it's true. You are beautiful and you are loved. And if you don't feel it and it doesn't feel true to you, that's okay. Say it anyway until it becomes true, and until you begin to see yourself as beautiful and you begin to feel loved, because you are. And just because, this divorce happened in your life doesn't mean you're not beautiful, and it doesn't mean you're not loved. In fact, I'm here to tell you that it actually means the total opposite, because one of the reasons why that relationship ended, regardless of the situation and regardless of how it happened, is that it was not in your highest and best good. And so you deserve so much better. You deserve to be in a loving relationship, in one where you feel beautiful, feel loved and supported and nurtured. But more importantly, it starts with you, right? So that is something that we are and that you become, and that you don't look, and you give it to yourself. You don't look for those things outside of yourself. So you have to feel beautiful because you are, and you have to feel loved because you are loved. And so I will write that in the description box. And so going back to how to stop the thoughts about comparing yourself, right? Because comparing yourself is not loving and it's not honoring to you. You know, everyone is different. And just because your mind has these thoughts that, you know, someone else is better than you, that's not true. Actually, everyone, we are all unique. We all have our gifts. We all have our talents. We all have our beauty. And it's just recognizing that in yourself and to cultivate it and to grow that more and more and more, just like you would a flower. You know, when you first plant a seed, you know, it's very small, it's very tiny, and as you water it and as you nurture it and you give it sunlight and you give it love, and maybe you talk to it or you give it attention and you know, pull the weeds, or you know, you continue to water and give it sunlight, which is love, right? Then it grows into this, whatever it is it's meant to be, whether it's meant to be a beautiful flower, or maybe it's an herb, or maybe it's a tree, you know. So whatever it is, it will become and flourish whatever it was meant to be. And so will you, by giving yourself the love and the nurturing that your heart is requiring, and it's asking for you to give that to yourself. So so let's do this. Why don't you just get really comfortable where you're at and just imagine that there are roots. Okay, we're going to do a little grounding exercise, and really quickly. So you can do this in your car, you can do this before you go to bed, or you can do this while you're getting dressed in the morning. You know, getting dressed, putting on your makeup, getting the kids ready, you know, whatever, having your coffee. It's really quick and easy. So just imagine that there are these beautiful golden roots growing on the bottoms of your feet, going all the way down into the earth. And then you're going to breathe up this nurturing, loving earth energy, the beauty, right, that's all around, that Mother Earth, of nature, of the trees and the sky, and especially in summer, right, the birds, and just all the, you know, the new leaves on the trees and all the new growth. And so breathe that in. Even if it's winter where you are, there's beauty in winter as well, right? There's just, you know, just like the quiet and the stillness, or the, you know, the storm, the wind. I mean, it's all of nature is beautiful. So again, take a deep breath. Good, and breathe up all of that energy, that beauty, all the way up the top of your head. Good, and back down into the earth. Wonderful. And do this 2 more times. Again, breathing in all the beauty. Even if you don't feel beautiful, just bring all that beauty of nature inside, right? Nature doesn't judge itself, right? It's all beautiful. And back down. Good. And another in-breath. Take a big, deep breath. Good. And just bringing all that beauty and all that love all the way up from Mother Earth, up your legs, up your torso, out the top of your head. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to go the other way. We're going to open up the top of your head, and we're going to breathe in all the love that's all around us. And if you're not feeling it right now, that's okay. Breathe in the sunshine, breathe in the clouds, breathe in the moonlight and the sunlight, okay? Breathe in all the love of your angels and all your guides and your ancestors, all the goddesses and ascended masters, all your angels and archangels, okay? All of that love. The star beings, all your galactic beings of light. Good, and breathe all that in. And this time you're going to breathe it down your body. Just pretend your body and it's like a funnel, right? So you're breathing in and bringing in all of this light and all of this love into your body. Good. And all the way down your body, and bring it down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet. Okay. And 2 more times, breathing in and opening, making sure you flood your heart. Good. And just filling your heart with all that energy and bringing it down, all the way down into the earth. Good. And then 1 more time. Really big. Good. And bring it down your body and all the way down your back, down your spine. Good. And down your legs and into the earth. Wonderful. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring your attention into your heart. And this is how you get all of those thoughts. Whenever you start having all those thoughts about comparing yourself to the other person, the other woman, the other man, you know, whatever the scenario is in your life, the situation, just bring all of that into your heart. And just immediately stop that thought and just go into your heart. Open up your heart just like a beautiful sun, and just turn on that light and just say to yourself and into your heart, I am beautiful and I am loved. Good. And then just imagine that you're just, you know, that seed that you're planting in your heart now, just see it growing. And imagining a sunflower for some reason. So maybe some of you can connect with that are watching this. And so just imagine that that seed, right, that sunflower seed is now growing. And as you say that to yourself every single day, right, this will be your mantra like for 21 days. And just say that to yourself every day. You can do it more than once a day. In fact, I would say do it 2-3 times a day, or more often, whenever you remember, or whenever you want to replace those thoughts about comparing yourself, replace it with that mantra instead, okay? And just do that and say it as many times as you need to, and just imagine. And each time, and so what I'm getting here from Spirit is each time you say that, it's like a petal grows. I'm getting goosebumps. A petal from the sunflower, right? Just grows and grows and grows and grows until all the petals of the sunflower just become fully realized and fully grown and fully in its glory, right? It's like this gorgeous, gorgeous flower, and they're big, right? And they're always facing the sun. And so it's just a little exercise. It's very, very simple. You can do it every day and anytime. And feel free to change the flower. If you don't like sunflower, make it a rose, or, whatever your favorite flower is. It doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of replacing those comparing thoughts with a positive thought, something that's going to bring your essence and fill your heart with the beauty and the love that you truly are, and that never compare yourself to anyone or anything, because that is so unloving to you. And rather than doing that, bring all that attention into yourself and just to grow that beauty and that love even more. So grow your own garden and don't pay attention to what others are doing. It doesn't matter. So all it matters is your life, your happiness, and and just going through this experience and just nurturing your heart and nurturing your soul. And slowly but surely it will become much, much easier to stop those thoughts. Okay. And of course, I'm here. If you'd like to book a private session with me, I have one-on-one healing sessions. I offer coaching programs, breath work, and all sorts of goodies. So you can visit my website, newbeginningswithrosanna.com, to learn more. All that information will also be in the description box. So I am sending you so much love, a big hug, lots of sunshine, and remember the mantra, I am beautiful, I am loved, because you are. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing this video, and thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Until next time, take care.